Anna here with Canine Co-Pilots with Miss Lola. Today is Lola's last day of training, so we wanted to shoot a quick video showing you kind of all the things she's learned, what we've learned about her, and how to continue her training at home. First things first, Lola is literally one of the sweetest dogs I have ever met. We really enjoyed having her, and she was a joy to have and to train. A couple things we learned about Lola is that she is a very nervous dog, just kind of naturally. It's nothing that's ever happened to her or there's no reason for it. She just kind of lives in a state of a little bit of nervousness and anxiety. And I'm going to show you here how to use her obedience skills that she's learned to help break her out of that and build a new muscle memory and a new neural pathway to help her not be so nervous about life and find comfort and find security in her own skin. The things that she's learned in the last month here are general obedience skills such as sit, down, stay, come, heel, and go place. And I'm going to show you all of those things here right now, and then talk a minute afterwards about how to use those to help her build her confidence at home. Lola, are you ready? Let's go. So right there, you saw her down stay is really nice. She's sitting on her leash here. Lola, heel. So heel means walk at my left side. Don't go ahead of me or behind me. Just stay on my left side. Good girl. Good girl. I make a big deal when she is nice and she's got her head up, which shows confidence. Lola. Yeah, that's a good girl. Sit. To praise her up when she's that way. I want to make her find a lot of power in walking confidently and walking forward. Lola, heel. Let's go. That's a good girl. If she were to get too far ahead of me, come on. I might just give her a little bump on her line there and remind her where to be, but I'm not going to make a big deal about it. Sit. Now right here when I halt, Lola, hey, hey, sit. Good girl. I'm going to ask her to sit, and I'm not going to let her do anything different because I asked her to sit. As soon as she sits, good girl. There you go. My pets aren't going to be like this. They're not going to be like this. That's really offensive to a dog. And she took one for the team. That was nice. They're going to be kind of tough, kind of hard pets like this down her body. I might pat her on the chest to make her feel good about herself. That's a good girl. And show her that this is what I wanted. This is what I asked for. What the sit does for you is it makes her responsible for the sit and no longer responsible for what's going on around her. So regardless of who's there, what's happening, what kind of energy is in the room, the only thing Lola needs to worry about is Lola sitting. And that's going to help her find more security and a little more simplicity to her life. Lola, come. Come on, come on, come on. That's a good girl. Good girl. Sit. Yes, super. And I want you to make a quick note too. When I mark it with a yes and I start petting her, how she kind of enjoys it. She gets a little more upright in her sit. Lola, come on, girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. Sit. Yes, good sit. Like you can see right there, when I say yes and good sit, she looks up to me for praise and she looks up to me for more attention. That's really what you want to see. You want to see her sit upright, puff her chest up, look right about it, because you're constantly looking to tell her she's a good dog. You want her to find security there. Lola, down. Good, down, stay. Down is the same thing. Down does not mean don't jump on me. It means lay down on the ground. A big thing with Lola's obedience in the sit or the down is that she must remain in that position until you release her yourself. It's not her decision when to get up, it's yours. So with her, I'm gonna walk back to her. Okay, okay, let's her up. Come on, girl, that's a good girl. Lola, go play. Good. Good girl. Go place is really one of the most important things for you guys to use. This means go to your spot and lay there. I want you to use this if you take her to your office, maybe put it behind the desk. This is a safe place for her. This means she can be around people, she can be around you, but she doesn't need to be messed with. It's her safe place to go. No one messes with her there, no one touches her, no one pokes at her. She just lays there and minds her own business and learns to be comfortable around everything. You can also use this, say if someone comes to the door, if you have company over, as soon as someone knocks, Lola, go place, and she should go to her spot. I don't really care if she's sitting or laying down, I only care that she stays there. With this, again, she must stay there until you release her with her release word, and that is the, okay, you don't want to tell her too loud. Good place, good girl. And you can throw that in there too, where you're like, hey, good job. I appreciate you behaving yourself. That's awesome. I will send you guys one of these beds. I'll actually try to remember to do it today. I want that to be her place. You can get them on Amazon. They're like $25 if you want to get a couple of them. I can send you the link to that too. The raised beds are really nice because it gives her someplace physical to get up on. That's a good girl, Lola. If she is to break that, which she probably will, like if she is to get off on her own accord, you can use a verbal correction, go place. Or you can use the stimulation on your collar. That actually leads me to a really good point. Every time you ask her to do something, you only ask one time. So if I tell her to sit or down or stay or calm or any of those things, and I have to tell her again, the next command comes with the stimulation on the collar. And we'll talk more about that when you guys come. I'll show you how to use it, how to turn it on, all that good stuff. Lola, okay. Come on, girl. That's a good girl. Super. Lola, come. Atta girl. So right there, she was kind of stopping and sniffing. I said come. She didn't come right again. I hit the button, said come again. You saw her. She doesn't show a bunch of pressure. She just comes. Lola, come. That's a good girl. Come on. That's a good girl. Super. Sit. Nice. So obedience with Lola and command with Lola starts with her name. It's followed by a command, and it holds obedience until you release her with okay. So literally obedience starts, Lola, sit. Good, sit. The most important part is the praise, down. That's fine, good girl. And the release, okay. Okay lets her out of obedience, and she can do whatever she wants at that point until you tell her to do something different. Something I really want you guys to be really consistent on here is maintaining her confidence through the obedience. So don't ever put her in a position where you know she's gonna fail. Don't set her up to fail. Don't force her to go say hi to people. Don't allow people to get up over top of her head. Be respectful of who she is. The last thing I want to happen is for her to be kind of backed into a corner and turn into a fearful, aggressive dog, which she is not. But that is something that could happen to her if you don't continue to maintain it for a while until she starts to figure out that this world isn't so scary. We've made a lot of headway with her in this month. There is some more headway to make, but I think you guys are more than capable now, especially with the skills she's got, to keep that moving forward. Make sure, like I said, you don't set her up to fail. You don't push the envelope. I don't ever want you guys to be like, oh, I just wanted to see what she would do. That's not appropriate. Until you know what she'll do, don't do it. We are always here for you. You have lessons following up. I hope you liked what you see, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.